What's up, y'all? We are Jimmy Eat World from Arizona, professional rock band. You're watching Toasted.
Jimmy Eat World, welcome to Madrid.
Thank you very much.
It's great to be here.
Great to be here.
How you doing?
Good news, new album coming out 21st of October. You guys took a year off to write this. And to be honest, I haven't heard the tune. I just read what it's about.
So we could tell you it's an album of ska and black metal put together and
I wouldn't believe it.
you just have to go with it then.
Right. No, but I mean, I can imagine Damage 2013 on top of my mind. 2016, 3 years ago. A lot happened probably.
A lot has happened since our previous album, Damage. We took a year off to kind of clear our heads and gain center again. And when we reconvened, we were unanimously excited about writing for the new album, Integrity Blues.
So does that mean you guys kind of lost the magic for a moment, or?
I don't think we lost the magic. I think we're really proud of all the records we've made. But I think that for us, for the first time in 20 years, we never just said, "Hey, let's all not worry about Jimmy Eat World for a year." And it was really refreshing, and challenging, because like when you take a year off and you're like, "Okay, well, I'm not doing the thing that I've been doing, so now what do I do?" And it's cool because it's challenging, and it also lets you recharge your batteries. And I think for us, it gave us a really good perspective on what we wanted to do next. And then when we got together and decided we were going to make a new album, we went into it with a little bit more, I think, just energy and excitement. And it really translated into the album. Like we feel like it has. It's made, the album has like a special quality to it that, had we not taken that break, who knows what would have happened,
So you take a year off from a band, which is probably the most demanding job in the world, except for neurosurgery, I don't know. So what do you do when you leave a band for a year?
We all did different things. I started boxing. Yeah.
Why is that?
Just to get into shape. Seriously, yeah, I was like really out of shape.
Don't mess with this guy; he'll kick your ass.
No.
He's such.
No more questions for you.
I'm not a fighter.
My wife and I recorded some music in our house and released 6 songs, and it's called The Wretched Desert. And
So you take off for a year from a band to start making music.
Yeah, but it was cool because it was like making it in a different way and learning how to do, like, we did all the recording ourselves mostly, and it was just fun to learn new things and I learned how to play bass and or sort of, but it was fun.
Yeah. I also stopped playing music to go play music.
What did you do?
You don't clock out of this gig ever, man. I'm like, playing music is what we love to do. We didn't decide to take a break from the band because we were sick of playing music. It was just, I think we know what we're going to get if we approach working the same way. And while we're proud of our work, we felt like we owed it to ourselves to really explore something different. And that meant, like, doing different things. I went on tour and just played like acoustic by myself. Yeah.
That must have been actually pretty tough, right? I mean, you can't hide behind anything. I mean, no distortion whatsoever.
Yeah, it's I have a new respect for people that just play solo.
Did you record that stuff actually?
I didn't put anything out that was recorded. Yeah, but I put out a couple songs.
So you took off from a band to start solo playing acoustic songs, being vulnerable probably. A lot of Jimmy Eat World fans must have shown up. And what did they say?
They were into it. I made a point I wanted to play places that were kind of smaller or places that we hadn't been with the band for a long time. Just for something different, for something fun.
What did you do?
During my time off, I started a whiskey and gin distillery. So
You're joking.
something totally different from music, but also a very creative format.
Totally.
Instead of working with sounds, I'm working with flavors.
And where is your distillery?
The distillery is in our home, Arizona, so Tempe, Arizona. Cask Works Distilling, and
Oh,
yeah.
you're into moonshine now.
Well, yeah.
No, but I mean that is a craft, right? To do gin properly, because there's so many flavors. To do whiskey properly, it's
Yeah, absolutely. It's there's you can go any direction with it, just like music. You can go dark metal, or you can go classical. There's a lot of places you can go with flavors as well. You can go dark, or you can go bright and citrus. So
So will there be a Jimmy Eat World gin and a Jimmy Eat World whiskey?
who knows? Maybe.
I'd buy that, definitely. Hey, the album Integrity Blues, why the title?
The album comes from one of the songs that's on the album, and I would say that, while the album is about a lot of different things, there's a lot of nuances to it. Maybe one of the main overreaching themes is kind of like in our process discovering how to push ourselves in new ways. Your own ideal expectation for goals in life, that might be somewhat limiting if that's all you're focusing on. You kind of need to branch out a little bit and be willing to accept that it's okay that things don't look exactly the way you hoped for. Sometimes, things ending up different is actually a good thing. But the difference between what you expected and what is reality can feel like a disappointment sometimes. So the struggle to come to acceptance with that can be kind of a place of turmoil for a little bit. So that's what Integrity Blues comes from.
So can I interpret it as follows, that you guys, and this is of course my interpretation, I can be completely wrong here, you guys wrote so many hits for a lot of friends and for me as well, yet I don't think you ever got the claim that your music deserves. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you guys are top 5 songwriters. No, really, you are. Fantastic stuff. I expected the band to be way bigger than you are maybe right now. I mean, you're still playing massive stadiums, but is this the correct interpretation of what you were saying?
No, it doesn't really. It kind of, what I was saying, kind of more. It more is applicable to the creative process, not really with our assumption of where we stand in the bigger picture. I mean, all that stuff you can't do anything about. We've just done our best to be honest with ourselves and present work that we feel is like our best stuff. And if that means that we're a little bit less cool, but we get to continue to do this longer, then that's fine.
So now you make me really curious. I mean, how would you describe this album? Is it a typical Jimmy Eat World record, or did you actually totally break away from what you did before? Because remember, I didn't get a chance to hear a tune yet.
No, I mean, I think even if you push yourself, even if you go really far out, you're still you. So it's still us and what we like. I don't know. How would you? It's not extreme. It's not like extremes for the sake of doing something extreme, but it's really, I don't know, a pure version of us, I guess.
Rolling Stone gave it a really good review. It's one of the must-have records of the fall. I mean, I'm not a fan of Rolling Stone, but after hearing this, I'm definitely going to check you guys out.
Yeah, I mean, it's so far like the people who we know who are our friends who know our music really well and have heard everything. I think they all seem really excited about it. I mean, it's still us, but it's like Jim was saying, it's like a us with a little bit of a different color palette. You know what I mean? A little bit of different shading, and we're all really excited about it.
Can't wait to hear it. Thanks so much for your time, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.